Good afternoon, Fantasy Bay. Mike Williams here, and today we're going to be going over the Week 13 waiver wire. Let's get it started. So we're going to start off at the quarterback position. Sam Darnold. Man, he has been playing very well these last three games. 23, 33, 31. We said that he played well with these bad matchups, and he's finally taking advantage of them. Good for him, and he's got a wonderful schedule for the next 2 weeks. I'm not trying to play him after that, but for the next 2 weeks, absolutely. Bengals, Dolphins, yes, please. Next, we're going to go to Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill's also been playing fantastic. 24, 23, 37. I like that he gets it done not just in the air, but also on the ground. 2 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. 40 yards off 7 carries. Love that. He's always going to be valuable on the ground, scrambling. I actually really like Ryan Tannehill for the long haul. Colts, Raiders, Texans. Those are the next 3 games. Love to see that. Saints aren't the best matchup, but, man, he may carry you to a playoff victory or 2. Ryan Fitzpatrick, or as I like to call him, Fitzmagic. I've got the magic in me. Love Fitzmagic. 26 fantasy points, and I like his next matchups. Eagles, Jets, Giants, Bengals. That is great. You might have slight trouble with the Eagles, but Jets, Bengals, and Giants, great matchups. Love Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I know it's hard to start them over some of your starters that aren't playing very well, but got to do what you got to do. Go hard or go home. Sometimes you got to replace them. All right, let's get to wide receivers. Also on that Dolphins team, Devontae Parker. Y'all need to look out for this kid. I don't know why he's not owned in 100% of leagues, but he's owned in a lot of leagues. So check him out. See if he's out on the waiver wire. If he is, scoop him up for a great playoff run. Y'all heard those games. Deebo Samuel. I do like Deebo Samuel. I don't like his matchups, though. I do not like the Ravens. The Ravens are shutting people down and embarrassing people. Cherry cough. The Saints also play very good defense, but Deebo Samuel shouldn't be getting Lattimore, so I think that he would be okay. But next he has the Falcons, which is a great matchup, and then the Rams. Jalen Ramsey should be on Emmanuel Sanders if he's still in the game. Ramsey actually might try to take out Kittle. All right, the next wide receiver, Sterling Shepard. I liked the targets he got this week. I got 9 targets, 5 receptions. He didn't have a great game, but I do like him getting back involved, and I think that he's going to demand a decent target share. I like him moving forward. Robbie Anderson also has very good matchups these next 2 weeks, man. Bengals, Dolphins. Robbie Anderson, he's always been a downfield threat. They just got to get him the ball. D.D. Westbrook. I know. Everybody's on DJ Chark, and I like DJ Chark, but D.D. Westbrook also plays the Buccaneers next week. And if I can say anything about the Bucs, our secondary is no bueno. No bueno. Not good. So I think D.D. Westbrook should have actually a good game against them. Russell Gage has been looking great. 15 fantasy points. He had 8 receptions last week, 76 yards. You love to see that. I actually think that as a third option, he's very solid. Goes against the Saints. Shouldn't get any of their top corners. I like him this week. All right, let's get to running backs. Jonathan Williams. I told y'all to pick him up last week. He was my number 1 running back last week to pick up. 20 fantasy points. And this week he goes. Now, here's my only problem with Jonathan Williams. His matchups are not good coming up. They're not good. But in a decent offense that likes to run the ball with a fantastic offensive line, I think he still gets it done. Titans, Bucks, Saints. Titans are good against the run. Bucks are fantastic against the run, and the Saints have been looking great. So he does not have great matchups. Fair warning. But he's got opportunity in a solid offense with a great offensive line. That's also very valuable. Rashad Penny. I know everybody is rushing to the waiver wire to pick him up. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. First off, you should already own him if you own Chris Carson. Second, man, his matchup's not good these next couple weeks. Especially this next week. The Vikings, man, I'm not trying to start a secondary running back against the Vikings. The Rams, the spot where you can hit them is the running back position. So that's meh. But Panthers. So I like Rashad Penny. I just think that it's going to be interesting with the matchups. Also, what's going to happen in that backfield? I think that Chris Carson is still going to get a decent amount of the shares. I don't think that Rashad Penny takes over the role, and so I think that limits his upside. I actually think that Chris Carson comes down from a running back 1 to a running back 2, but I don't see Rashad Penny going any higher than a flex play at best, unless there's an injury. Benny Snell, I think he's going to be the running back with the Steelers. Very solid. He's got good matchups coming up. Browns, Cardinals. Then he has a terrible matchup against the Bills, but then he faces the Jets. I like Benny Snell moving forward. Bo Scarborough. Played all right. 18 attempts, 98 yards. That's solid. He doesn't get it done in the passing game, which is also going to limit his upside and his floor. And he's got terrible matchups coming up. Bears, Vikings, Bucks, Broncos on an offense without Matthew Stafford. Nah, I don't want no smoke. No thank you on the Bo Scarborough train, actually. And Jamal Williams is on a good offense. They played the Giants this week. Very solid. Some also mentions LaShawn McCoy and Darrell Williams. I don't know what's going to happen with Damian Williams. So I would try to grab one of these guys if you have an extra bench spot, because you could have the number 1 running back for a very high-powered offense. All right, and let's get to the tight end position. Ryan Griffin. He didn't have a bunch of receptions, but he got that magical touchdown. So did work. I'm okay with that. I think Ryan Griffin is going to be solid moving forward. I also like Jacob Hollister. Even though he didn't have a good game this week, that's fine. I still think that he's a very solid player, and he's going to be on a high-powered offense, so I'm fine with it. It is the tight end position, people. They're not going to be rock stars every week. Dallas Goedert. I think he's also solid. Mike Gesicki and Jack Doyle, with Eric Ebron getting surgery on both his ankles. Did he get both his ankles broke? That's bad. Anyways, he's getting surgery on both his ankles. That's going to leave opportunity for Jack Doyle. I like Jack Doyle. He just wasn't getting the targets. So now he's going to be the only tight end in town. So I think that that should boost his value. Also, now let's get to the defenses. They might be owned, but check out and see if the Panthers are out there, because they're going against the Redskins. And like I said last week, Haskins sucks. For now, I think that he could be good. Yeah, I mean, anybody could be good. But as of right now, not playing well. And yes, I know. He won a game. Mazel tov. Going against another backup who played absolutely terribly. So the Panthers going against the Redskins. We got the Eagles going against the Dolphins. And the Jets against the Bengals, which Andy Dalton is back now that they feel like they've locked up the first pick in the draft. You're 0-11. Terrible. And I think that's going to do it. If you have any questions, hit me up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my social media down below. And good luck in the waiver wire this week, people. Peace.